Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So I do have my Invisalign in, so I might sound a bit different, might not sound my usual self. It's because of that, but I wanted to make a video anyway. And this video will be discussing how I make passive income, what I do to generate it, and how I do it. So let's get into it. So when it comes to passive income, everyone wants to make passive income. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to make money whilst they sleep? And I feel like there are only a few ways to do it, but it is much easier to get into once you know what you're doing. I think though that one of the illusions of passive income is that you put in very little work and you make lots and lots of money, which definitely isn't true. I think actually with passive income, you've got to put in a lot of work at the beginning for it to then generate a lot of money over time. Passive income is very important if you're looking to grow your wealth, but not actually tie your time to your work, because there's only so many hours you have in the day, there's only so many hours you can sell, and passive income is a way of generating income without actually having your time tied to it. It's one of the reasons why I stopped taking on web design clients. I used to take on a lot of clients, used to do lots of websites for businesses and things like that. But then I realized that I'm just selling my time and I'm not really generating any sort of long-term revenue, you could say. I realized my time was more valuable spent on generating other sources of revenue and building other businesses. So I've got my notes here in front of me on my sources of passive income and how I'm generating revenue. So one of the first ones being YouTube, of course. Making YouTube videos, having a YouTube channel, things like that. YouTube, I think, is a great source of passive income for anyone who's interested in making videos, because you put in the time and effort of making a video, you upload it, and it starts generating money, it starts making you money. Now, the amount of money you make, of course, varies wildly, and the factors that affect how much you make from your YouTube videos depend on the topic of the video, the length of the video, and how many views you get. When you start to grow a following on YouTube, you can start branching out into other avenues of generating income, and one of them being affiliates. Now, Amazon affiliates is one of the most popular ones, and it's the one that I think most people know of. And yeah, you can make some good money from Amazon affiliates. I make anywhere between $5,000 to $2,000 a month, depending on the types of videos I'm doing and the month of the year. Because of course, you know, when it comes to November, December time, like it is right now, more people are going to be buying on Amazon, you know, Christmas gifts and whatever else that they may be. Black Friday and Cyber Monday is also coming up. And on days like that, you know, there's a ton of sales. And yeah, it's a great way to generate Amazon affiliate revenue. And the way that works is that someone clicks on a link in the description. So for example, I review products on the channel. I cover products on my channel. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. And then people will click on that. They go to Amazon and they don't have to necessarily buy that product. They just have to buy anything from Amazon and I'll get commission from that. Amazon affiliates are definitely one of the biggest and easiest ways to generate extra revenue from your channel and things like that, because so many people use it. So many people use Amazon to buy all sorts of products. And I know some channels out there are generating over $100,000 a month just in commission from Amazon affiliates alone. Another source of passive income for me is my icons, my Lightroom presets, and other sort of digital products. Now, I did a video actually a few weeks ago on how I generated $9,000 in a week from my icon pack, and that has continually made money since then, and it requires very, very little maintenance. All I've had to do is basically just update it with a few icons here and there, and of course support any customers. But even then, it's been very, very minimal. I've only spent the sort of day making them, and so far since launching those icons, I've made over $22,000. And that's a fantastic way to make some passive income. If you have an array of digital products, you can generate quite a bit of passive income. And you see other YouTubers do it all the time. They do it with things like courses, Lightroom presets, and whatever else they may be that's sort of relevant to their market. And yeah, it's just a fantastic way to generate a lot of revenue. I know some YouTubers are making millions a year from doing something like that. But of course, you need to have the audience in the first place to be able to sell those digital assets. But if you learn to do marketing, if you learn to do Facebook or Instagram advertising or whatever else it may be, you can generate quite a bit of revenue from digital products. I used to also make themes, Tumblr themes. Now, Tumblr used to be very popular years ago, 5-6 years ago. It used to be a very popular social network that a lot of people used to use. It was a great way to have your own sort of personal little website where you can post pictures, reblog stuff, whatever else it may be. It's like your own little corner of the internet, you could say. And yeah, it was very, very popular. And when people used to set up a Tumblr blog, a new Tumblr blog, they would be showing the Tumblr theme marketplace, the theme garden, and my themes are there for sale. And that was one of the best ways for me to generate revenue. They also required very little maintenance because they were just so easy to make and very sort of basic in their complexity. And most of the time, I used to pay a developer to handle that anyway. Some months it was generating over $30,000 a month, which was just amazing. It was a great business. It was making me lots of money. But I knew when I started that business that it wasn't going to be a long-term thing. So I sort of made my money and sort of got out, you could say, and I haven't made a new theme in years. And even though I haven't made a new theme in years, it's still generating around $1,000 a month for me. ULX is a store that I own, but I don't actually run it day to day. I have a good friend of mine who runs it. He does the sort of day-to-day management of it, handling orders and customers and things like that. I just do sort of web design and the marketing for it a little bit, but even then I probably only spend a few hours a week doing that. And yeah, that generates a very good amount of income for me. Now, I don't want to go into the figures for that business in this video. I wanted to actually save that for a future video because a lot of you ask about it, how I started it, how I get the products, all these different things about it, and I want to do a dedicated video on that, so make sure to be subscribed for that. Finally, another way I used to generate passive income was by hosting websites for clients. So when I used to do web design for clients, when I used to make websites for clients and things like that, a lot of small businesses, obviously, they wouldn't really know how to host a website, what goes into hosting a website. They'd want me to handle that. And that's what I do. And what a lot of web designers do and what I do myself is that you can resell your hosting package. So you would buy a hosting package, for example, and then you would mark it up and sell it to the client. That markup can be whatever you want. And a good way to sort of package it is to package other things with it. So you could do things like site maintenance, keeping the site updated, all these different things, and then sell that to the client. And yeah, if you have enough clients, you have enough businesses paying for it, you can easily generate over $100,000 a year just doing that. So yeah, those are just some of the ways that I generate passive income. Now there are a ton of other ways you can also generate passive income. Just make sure to look around, see what sort of suits you, see what you would enjoy doing, and see if you can get into it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below because I'd love to do more finance related videos, but I want to make sure that you guys enjoy them. I want to make sure that you guys are looking for them. So yeah, leave a comment below if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it too. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.